All right, hey happy campers. So normally I start the videos and they go in chronological order. This time we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go what the outcome was, and then you get to go through the day-by-day replay. So basically the last 7 days, today is May 20th, and so for the last 7 days I just got off at Bishop Pass, and so I'm in the town of Bishop, California. And so couple takeaways from this. First of all, successful. We covered almost 100 miles, and that was fantastic. And the magic season in the Sierra, not so magic. It happens above 10,000 feet after the temperature goes below freezing, and sometime the next morning between 8:30 and 10:30, depending on how cold the previous night was. So our strategy was to go pass to pass like most people in the pass have done. We left camp typically at 4 a.m., hit a mountain pass, and then got down as quickly as possible across the north side of the pass before it got too slushy, and then, you know, slogged through the afternoon as far as we can until we lost our minds, and then camped, and then went to bed, ate early, went to bed early, excuse me, and rinse and repeat. So that's the first thing, is the magic season, not so magic. Two, snow bridges, yeah, they don't really exist in most places, at least we've seen so far in the first 100 and some odd miles of the Sierra. They're gone, and the weather is very warm up in the Sierra. I think the hottest we saw was almost 80 degrees at one point. So north of what was the pass, I'll figure out, north of Mather Pass, once you get clear of the Palisade Lakes and you start heading north towards the Bishop Pass Trail, yeah, all that, the snow's pretty much gone in that meadow. And you know, going up to Bishop Pass, you know, not on the PCT, but that was the first pass we didn't have to use crampons and ice axe, but we did need to use it on the way down. So that was definitely a note. Yeah, so the melt's on, and the stream crossings are many. Some of them are sketchier than others. Some we just completely avoided, and there are strategies. I would recommend looking at Andrew Skirka's website if you are going through the before you go through the Sierras. Make sure you have downloaded the spreadsheet. That's really important. But all in all, it's going great. We're gonna do a resupply in Bishop and gear back up and head back in and start heading towards Reds Meadow, Mammoth Lakes, and points north. So I hope you enjoy the video, and appreciate the great support. It's been awesome, and I'm really glad to be sharing this journey with you all. More America. It's day 54, and back on trail. So we left the Cottonwood campground and we're heading back up. So today we'll go over a Cottonwood Pass and start our way towards Forester. So we're expecting Forester on day 3 of this leg. So got up here this morning. Forecast today is 30% chance of snow above 11,100 feet, and chance of rain below. And then the rest of the week we're out here, forecast right now calls for sunny days, which is fantastic. So this forecast eerily sounds like when we left Kennedy. So I'm expecting precipitation, and I hope I'm wrong. Today's gonna be a great day. Oh yeah, we have made it to Cottonwood Pass. This is our 3rd pass in the Sierra on the PCT. We are above 11,000 feet. This is the highest we've been so far on trail. And wow, God is good. And there's the team. Woo! Yeah. Wow, check this out. Wow. Yeah, gorgeous. It just gets more scenic and more scenic. So for the camera, for the audio, so you can see trails melting, guys. A lot of water, and you're still climbing over snow, but we're making progress. Just want to record it here. This is north of Cottonwood Pass, about half mile. Okay, so we're about 3/4 of a mile to a mile from past Chicken Spring Lake. You can see the trails right here. So this section north facing, again past Chicken Spring Lake, is melting, but you still have to follow footsteps. So our predecessors were following their footsteps, and so I'll update when we get to another section of trail downhill.
You know, we work all day and then take a break, and then maybe
Lower
do
class.
a little more. Maybe we
Okay.
study for work, or
Siberian Pass.
maybe draw
All right.
some real estate. And then buy, or
That's a big
really
PCT
work
sign.
so it doesn't feel
Awesome.
like work. You know,
All right,
coming-
so we're about 10 miles in, and we're starting to head down. But surreal feeling. We're at 11,000 feet. I'm warm, yet I'm getting snowed on, and I'm post-holing. And it's just a weird combination. The high meadow we're in right now, we're on the red line for far out, but as you can see, there's no trail. There have been places behind, a mile back, there was trail, but it's still melting out in this part. So we'll give an update later here in a few miles as we get to Rock Creek and head down to 9,500 feet. First river crossing of the Sierra, Rock Creek. So you just cross the log with your backpack. When you get to the rock, you go ahead and drop your backpack on the rock, get down off the rock, and then put your backpack, pick it up and put it on the ground. It's not that hard. You have to go about a couple hundred yards from the trail upstream for this crossing. All right, end of day 54 in camp. We're at Guyot Creek, which is about 10,400 feet. Did about 15.2 miles today. Team is rocking it, eating some dinner, and we're gonna go to bed early and then probably get up early so we get set up for tomorrow to get in position to go up Forester Pass on Thursday morning. So all in all, good day. Lot less snow in the Sierras than we expected, and I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, ran into one hiker, and he's a section hiker, and he's going up to Whitney tomorrow. So we'll pass right by there on our on our way up to set up for Forester. But all in all, yeah, some new lessons. We crossed our first creek today, Rock Creek. That was a good time, and we had one gear issue in our team, and that was a temporary repair was done on a trekking pole. So anyways, signing out. We'll catch up tomorrow. Morning, America. Back on trail, day 46, I think. And so check that out. We left 4 o'clock this morning, and we've already summited Guyot Pass. And so that's our first pass of the day. So today our objective is to get close to Forester Pass, set up camp, and prepare to go over that tomorrow morning. Of interest, we have 4 creek crossings today, so that ought to be fun. Anyways, today's gonna be a great day. So this is what the trail looks like in the meadow north of Guyot Pass. As you can see, there's very little snow left, and we're just trucking right on through. So we're about under 2 miles from Whitney Creek, and send updates from there. right, so this is Whitney Creek. The trail is over there. This is going downstream, and there's a little patch here. You can take this log across and down, and that worked for us. I suppose you could take this log, but it's narrower and it's slippery. I don't think I would do it. Or you can just take your take your socks off and just rock hop over there by the trail. So those are your three options.
Smokey almost shook his hand.
Hey there, buddy. Hey there. What's up?
I think he wants food.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Oh, he just ran off.
I went down in the middle of it and then over the stone. It should be good. No, one further down? Yeah. To this zone, yeah. Then up. On this one. Then the next one, and then you're done. Yeah.
So this is what the PCT is about. Me, my two partners. There's Mount Whitney, Mount Muir. Literally in a meadow in the middle of the High Sierra, over 11,000 feet, all to ourselves. Doesn't get any better than this. This is spectacular. And I'm glad we went in. So that's Tyndall Creek. That's the fourth creek we forded today. I was following my partner's lead. He got onto an ice bridge to get onto a rock, and he's lighter than me, so I watched him and I'm like, I don't think it's gonna work for me. So I was prepared for it to start breaking. I took my first step on there, I started seeing the ice bridge crack, so I backed off, and then I went ahead and took an alternate route. I waded across the creek pointing into it. It was about knee-high, no issues. So, but today is May 15th, 2024. So I want to caveat that. That's Tyndall Creek, May 15th, 2024, at about 1 in the afternoon. If you come in to Sierra later, I can't guarantee that's going to be your level. But I can tell you, whoever was there before and said there were snow bridges, yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. So welcome to spring in the Sierras. All right, today's it's the end of the day, and it's about 5 o'clock and getting ready to go to bed because we're going to be up and heading towards Forester Pass at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. And so we're about 4.5 miles out from Forester Pass. So you can see we're kind of packed in our campground here. And then yeah, we got this nice unnamed mountain here, and then on the other side of the trees, it's hard to see, Mount Tyndall's over there, and then Tawny Point, which is a 12,000 foot peak, is over there. Gorgeous campsite. Just take a look around. So we're at 11,000 feet, and yeah, 4 river crossings today, and yeah, they were each of them were unique, and 3 of the 4 I used trail runners to cross, because I'm just more comfortable just wading through the water and going through. I will say the creeks are melting in the Sierra, or the creeks. The snowpack is melting in the Sierra, and the creeks are getting a little more busy probably as compared to the initial reports from about 2 to 3 weeks ago in Far Out. So I've updated a couple of the comments in Far Out to just give folks an idea of what it's like. The weather, I mean, today it was 60 degrees at 11,000 feet. So just give you an idea of the melt that's occurring. And, you know, anything after, you know, noon, it's slushy, and the post holding starts after 1. So, yeah, it's good to get across as much as possible. So tomorrow we'll go up Forester, and then we're going to try to get as far as we can up to next to Glen Pass to set up for our next crossing. So anyways, signing out from today. Morning. And just departed camp above 11,000 feet. We're about 4.5 miles from Forester Pass, and we're starting our approach a little after 4 a.m. We'll catch up when the sun comes up.
Good. 700.
All right, so we're at 12,200 feet. We are over a snow bridge, the last creek before Forester Pass, and sunrise is coming, and what a spectacular view. What a spectacular view. So you can see the pass up there and the trail heading up with the ice chute. So that's where we're gonna be heading. All right, there's Forester, there's the switchbacks, and we are commencing our approach. Look behind you, gorgeous sunrise. And here we go.
Yeah, wrong way. We did it.
Oh, God, man.
Oh. Time, yeah.
Woo!
Oh.
Forester Pass, 13,200 feet. It is 7 a.m. on Thursday, May 15th, 2024. There you go, Forester Pass. Entering Kings Canyon National Park, highest point on the Pacific Crest National Scenic Trail. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. Can't go too far, there's a cornice right here. But the ice shoots down there. You can see the trail, it switchbacks down. So we basically created a switchback of our own up, joined some footsteps, and then worked our way up. Yeah. So this is looking towards Sequoia National Park, and this is Kings Canyon National Park that way. So today we're going to go down and we're going to go around and work our way towards Glen Pass. Major accomplishment. Well done.
Woo!
Well done. Well done. Yeah, this is great. So, all right, talk to you more down the trail. So a lot of today's hike is downhill. So from 13,200 Forester, we're gonna head down to 9,500. And haven't decided to take the crampons off yet. Still using them to go down. It's pretty steep coming off Forester. In fact, very steep. And especially when there's no trail. We haven't seen a trail for miles, so it's all snow. But you can see the tree line over there, and we're just gonna ride this valley. So we'll see where this takes us. So continuing down, the PCT is like a quarter mile that way, and we're on the basically east side of Bubbs Creek, and we're gonna stay on this side because there's really no trail over there, and taking this route, bushwhacking, saves us a river crossing. So yeah, it's looking beautiful. What a day.
That was the longest 0.2 miles.
Yeah. So, all right, end of the day. So we did 15 miles, and so we started about 3.5, 4 miles south of Forester Pass, summited Forester Pass, and then worked our way. We're about a mile from Glen Pass. Let me show you the campground. So Glen Pass is around the corner. You can see we're above 11,000 feet. We just picked a campsite here. There's Smokey Bear, outstanding. Halftime. Woo!
Hey!
All right. And so you can see the campsite. We are in quite a windy little pass, but hopefully won't have to deal too much with condensation. So this is my setup in the snow. So yeah, got the crampons ready for tomorrow, and threw everything in. Bear cans over there, drying some stuff out, and yeah, it's a good day. And so tomorrow we need to push some miles and try to get as close to Pinchot Pass as possible. So yeah, that'll set us up, and we're trying to trying to get to Bishop Pass basically here in a couple days. So yeah, we're gonna be pushing the miles, and yeah, gonna get some sleep because today was a long day. There was the theme of the afternoon was post holing. Lots of post holing and technical route finding to get to this pass setup. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that. But crampons were really useful today, and we got down Forester Pass pretty quickly. So it was a very productive day, fantastic day hiking, and we'll check in tomorrow. Morning, fellow hikers. It's day 57, and it's cold out. We're at the foot of Glen Pass. We're about 0.8 miles from there. I just left camp, and we're gonna go up Glen Pass. And today we're gonna work our way to Pinchot Pass, and it's gonna be amazing. Glen Pass, 11,980 feet. Sunrise. Well done, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Thank God.
that was rock climbing.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, amazing. Oh, wow. See, the tracks are going to go down. So we're going to hug that ridge, head down. That's Upper Ray Lake, Middle Ray Lake, not pictured. On the other side is Lower Ray Lake. So the trail will follow the Ray Lakes today as we work our way towards Pinchot Pass, somewhere out there. All right. Hey, good work. So this is Baxter Creek, mile 798.3. Today is May 17th, 2024. So we just crossed the stream. So about 50 yards downstream of the trail. The trail goes across there. Come downstream 50 yards. You'll see the end of the middle island. The first branch of the creek is easy to cross. When you get here, there's a calm area. Then you're gonna go across these branches, and then you're gonna sidestep. This is what we did, into the current. It's really heavy in the middle. You got low flow or laminar flow there on the side, so it's lower flow. Lean into the current, sidestep across, get here, and change. So the way I would characterize so far what we've seen in the last couple days of hiking is you get up, you go up a pass, snow's compact, post pass you get a large meadowy field or descent down, and depending on how warm it gets, you're in a race against time before it gets slushy. And then hopefully you can make it to post meadow where you get woods and you get a little relief from it. At the beginning of this clip you just saw trail, which is great, but just recognize a lot of it in the woods is you'll get little snippets of trail, and then you'll get hit with a snow berm. And you can see today's about 80 degrees. So, and this is mid-May. The Sierra is in a, I would say is in a thawing, and we're in the middle of it, and it's very doable. You just got to make informed decisions, and just recognize that the conditions I'm filming and my partners are filming that we're sharing with you may not be the conditions you encounter when you go through, and that's just an important public service announcement. But anyways, it's beautiful out here, very unique season. We're loving it, and we'll talk more about some observations later. All right, this is Sketchy Ass Creek. You can see the snow bridge that I would never trust. So I got across by going right there where halftime is, all the way out to the edge, and then see where the step is. And then I stepped and jumped over a patch of ground. See the patch of ground? Yep, go ahead and take your right. Yep, there you go. And get set up for the step over. There you go, and then step. Yep, congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Well done. All right. Okay, nice and easy, brother. See where my brown step is? Yeah. Yep. You're safe right to there with your foot, and then yep. Yeah, excellent. See the water coming down the mountain? Yeah, we're going that way. We are in bushwhack mode. PCT is somewhere down there on the side of the creek. So here we go, more bushwhacking. It's the PCT River. It's been this way since we found the trail again. Look at all that. Woo! We've done probably 11 stream crossings already today. I'm sure like 7 of them are normally not sanctioned. They're just seasonal. It's been awesome bushwhacking, and definitely keeps you on your toes, mentally engaged, and I like that. It's good. But anyways, enjoy the babbling brook that we call the Pacific Crest Trail. Woo! Hey, this is something you won't cross. Hey, here's your dry trail footage for the day. Look at that bad boy. Woo! Okay, this is the Sierras I was envisioning. Nice woods. Saw a bear today. Golden trout. You know, warm day. How lovely. Nice, well done.
That's such a good idea.
So this is like mile 803, and yeah, we crossed mile 800 a while back, but the trail's under snow, so they ain't no marker. But look at the mountains. Look at this creek. It's not much snow left on them. So we'll see what Pinchot Pass holds tomorrow. And, very interesting. Nice and easy, man. Just get through there. There's a shallow spot. Keep going. Keep going. Lean into it. There you go. Good. Get to the shallows. There you go. Good. Outstanding. You're almost home free, brother. Good. Now grab the tree. There you go. That was a good crossing, my friend. Well done. Need a hand?
Thanks. Thank you.
Well done, my friend. Well done. This is river crossing number 15, 1-5 for us today. So, Smokey the Bear's looking up the river to see if there's something safe. There's a low flow area here. We can probably work it going that way. So that's the idea right now. We'll see what we do. Deer. All right, I'm going to film this before I set up camp. We've arrived. It's about 12.6 trail miles. Felt like 30. So we experienced a myriad of things today, but I'm going to start up front. The Sierra is melting. There is no magic season. We are in the full melt, and it's we had at least 15 stream crossings today, 1-5, where I had to take off my shoes, put on my river crossing shoes, and go across. And the last one was pretty dicey, but we found the way, and it worked. But yeah, I just want to start off with that. We didn't. So starting less than a mile from a major mountain pass in the dark, I probably shouldn't do that. It made for a very interesting climb. We'll just say we took a non-traditional route. I'll just leave it at that. After the non-traditional route, we connected up with footprints about 100 feet from the top, and we had a very nice summit. Beautiful sunrise. Yes, a unique experience atop Glen Pass. And then we followed the Ray Lakes. Saw a bear. That was very cool. Very cool black bear sighting. Saw golden trout. That's amazing. Saw deer today. Lots of wildlife. Pikas, ptarmigans, all kinds of nice stuff. This place is in full spring bloom. Had a good lunch, and it's late, and we're checking out. Morning, hikers. It's day 59. Back on trail. Left camp at 4. Sun's coming up. Heading towards Pinchot Pass today. Rained a little bit last night. Slept all right. But yeah, today there's a chance of rain in the afternoon, so our objective is to get as far as we can, and then tomorrow get over Mather Pass, and then get to the Bishop Pass Trail, and that sets us up for Monday to go over Bishop Pass into the Bishop Pass Trailhead to head into Bishop for resupply. So that's the plan. Today's gonna be a great day.
Woo! Amen.
Wow, that is spectacular. And we are headed that way. Wow. Woo! Wow, that was a long climb. That pass was less difficulty than Glen Pass, but you can see it's a long climb up. Down from Pinchot, we're gonna cut and try to do a straight line and stay above the trail to save some time before the snow gets soft. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we've saved a bunch of miles. This is the essence of the secret season right here. So we're able to do straight lines. Just look at a topo map and just intercept a mean line of advance and just go down contours because there's just snow. So yesterday I discussed, you know, Sierras in full melt. It is, but the way Pinchot Pass is laid out geographically, we're able to take advantage of the shade, and we're able to make a bunch of miles in shaded area and beeline it down into the valley and shave miles. So this is the secret, this is the essence of the secret season. So that's the South Fork Kings River. And so the way we positioned ourselves after Pinchot Pass, we took straight line shortcuts, as I mentioned in a previous clip. And we are positioned on the east bank of the South Fork Kings River. The PCT is on the other side of the river. And so our plan is not to cross this river. If you remember 2017, a PCT hiker was killed trying to cross this river, and you can see it's pretty rough. And if there's no point in, you know, there's no need to actually cross it, then not cross it. So we're going to hike along the bank of the east bank of the river for about 1.6, 1.7 miles, and we're going to meet up with the PCT and continue hiking north. All right, so you can see a storm has just suddenly dropped in on us, and we just set up camp, and it's about 1 p.m. right now, and we're gonna ride out this storm. Our decision point's in 2 hours at 3 p.m. So if the storm passes by 3 p.m., we'll pack up camp and keep going north on the trail. And we are clear of the South Fork Kings River, and so that's a good news piece. So we made it, and we really want to get up and get closer because tomorrow's a big day. But more to follow. We'll have an update at 3.
Well, it's 3 o'clock and you can hear the rain. So I think we're going to hunker down here for the evening. And so that concludes the day. And it was good mileage today. And we beat the weather, so I guess that's a good thing. The bad thing is we didn't get to the camp we wanted to. And we're snow camping in an exposed area. There's some trees. And you can hear the thunder in the back. So hopefully the storm subsides and we can make some dinner here in a bit. All right, check it out.
Morning, morning, America and the world. It's day 59 on the Pacific Crest Trail. And now about a mile and a half, 2 miles from Mather Pass. Left camp about 4:10 this morning. And it was cold last night. Best night of sleep I've gotten in the Sierras yet. It was really good. I'm rested, feel great, fueled up and ready to go. So we'll tackle Mather today. Long day planned today. Probably about 16 miles. Trying to get as close to the Bishop Pass Trail as possible, because tomorrow's the day we exit to resupply. So more to follow. Today's gonna be a fantastic day.
And you slide, you can stop yourself with the rocks, you know? If I rest,
Mather
if I
Pass,
have a choice, I want to rest
12,000
with a tree
feet.
or a rock below me.
So we didn't
you know,
take the
if I
PCT.
can.
We took the approach that was in far out. You can see debris field down there. So we took the approach up that slope, switched back, and then cleared the rocks, and then made our final push up using ice axe and crampons. So there we go, right on down. That's our ticket today. So Mather Pass. Goodness, this is awesome.
You're more comfortable.
Really good. Some more Sierra Magic Season travel. Raging Creek, and we're doing frozen snow travel. So we passed Palisade Lakes and still frozen, starting to melt, but we're able to skirt the shoreline, and so that's a good thing. I don't know how much longer this will last though. You can see where the water flows right here. Giant snow bridge. Check out that waterfall. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a roller. You gotta be a little careful on this little guy. All right, clear. So according to Post Holder, there's like a lot of snow here before we left. As you can tell, the orientation of this valley north of Mather Pass is ideal for snow melt, because you can see it's normal trail here, except for all the blowdowns. And this is the Pacific Blowdown Trail. But anyways, I digress. Enjoy the view. So this is the PCT supposedly. I think it goes that way. We'll find out. Oh shoot. Watch out for that branch. It's trying to trip you. And then you'll land on it and be impaled. I have no idea where the trail goes. I really don't know. I'm gonna try I'll go this way. Oh yeah. This is ridiculous. My goodness. Middle Fort Kings River. Look at that, that's powerful. Woo! Behind that tree. There's one. There's two. Yep, there's a third one on the left side of the tree. Wow. This is the Sierras. It's incredible. You can hear the frogs. Then you got this cool little rock. You can hear echo.
Look at that waterfall.
Woo. All right, stand of day 59 in camp, making dinner. It's my last of my dinner food. Couscous, olive oil, some dark chocolate. I may even do a Carnation instant breakfast, who knows. But anyways, let's see. Yep, tent set up, Middle Fort Kings River. I think that's going to be the Bishop Pass Trail tomorrow, or something like that, or maybe somewhere that way. But we got about 12 miles tomorrow to Bishop Pass, or South Lake Trailhead. We got to go over Bishop Pass, so that'll be fun. One observation today is, I think above 10,000 feet here in the Central Sierras, it's constant snow on the ground. We're at 8,500 feet and there's very little snow in the Central Sierra. And I think we've entered the Central Sierra now. We're in Kings Canyon National Park. So today we went up Mather Pass, which was amazing and cold. It was like 20 degrees atop Mather Pass. And yeah, I got to post hole about 100 feet from the summit of the pass. My right leg went completely into the side of the freaking mountain, and I got to use my ice axe as an anchor on a pretty vertical slope to extricate myself, which was fun. So the ice axe did its purpose, and yeah, having a great time. But anyways, that's a summary for today, and we'll talk more tomorrow. Morning, back on trail, day 60. And yeah, we are off the PCT and on the Bishop Pass Trail. You can see what a beautiful morning. And we're climbing up to 12,000 feet, go over Bishop Pass and get to the trailhead. Today's gonna be a good day. All right, we made it to Bishop Pass Trailhead, or South Lake Trailhead. And got Dan Terracotta, we got the gang. Hi, Susan. Halftime, Smokey the Bear. Day 7 complete. And wasn't too bad. So about to head into Bishop, and we'll sign out from here.